Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So as you can see, I dyed my hair. It's very, very bright and I don't think I like it. I don't hate it, but I don't love it. This is the hair dye that I used. First time I tried it, it's Pomegranate Red by Garnier Good Permanent Hair Colour. I will tell you one thing, I have very fine, fly away, really, really thin hair, and it is as dry as a bone, even though it says with nourishing shea butter care. So yeah, but I'm not sure that I like this colour on me, though a lot of people have said that I really suit it, so thank you. Oh my god, I cannot deal with the heat, it is driving me nuts. So I wanted to do some makeup to go with my new hair and just see what it's like. I do have some U-Tan and Tone on, instant tan. I think I'm just going to play about with what I've got in front of me. I might add in a few new bits that I have picked up from Look Fantastic, which you will see. So actually let me just grab those out. Some of the wee bits, that's the majority of it, isn't it? The new bits I've got are from Nude Sticks, so I'll just put them here and we will see. So the first thing that I have new as well, or new to me, is this Too Faced Hangover X 3-in-1 Replenishing Primer and Setting Spray with coconut water, probiotic based ingredient, skin reviver, silicone free, alcohol free and oil free. So we'll use that first. Oh my goodness, it's nearly 6 o'clock at night, I'm absolutely sweating. So yes, this might end up being a long one, as you know, so you might want to I don't know if I rub it in then, if it's a primer as well. Oh, it is so nice. If you like, I'm going to put it on my neck too, if you like coconut stuff, you're going to love this. I actually have, this is just, they call it the doll size, 30 mils. I also actually have, I think I've still got it, let me see, is that it? Yes. Let's use it for the purpose of this. I've got a little sample of the Hangover Face Primer, and this, I love it, I want the full size. So since I used that one, we'll also use a little bit of this. Yeah, I wasn't expecting it to be as red. I still prefer the glazed hair gloss conditioner in the shade Cherry Glaze. It's more like a purpley, though it does kind of look a bit purpley toned, but not, it's more of like a purple undertone to it, like, and I prefer that hair colour. But anyway, I wanted to try something different. Just pop that back in. Oh, I feel so hydrated, it's lovely, lovely, lovely. State of my table. Okay, so my hair honestly though is as dry as a bone. I'm so choked up too. I don't know what to do, to be honest, just because I'll be taking it back on. I actually think I'm going to use this little sample of Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk in the shade 4.75. Actually, you know what, before I use that, I'm going to use my eye brightening colour corrector by ELF. This is the light shade, and I'm just going to pop a wee bit of that. I was actually intended to do like makeup when I got up today, but because I've been in so much pain, a bit of my lid this week, I still am, my knees are absolutely killing me with this fibromyalgia. Haven't been sleeping well, so I get up so much later, and then I just couldn't be bothered to put makeup on. I know it's an under eye brightener, but I get redness here, and it's got colour corrector in it, so I'm just shoving it there and all. Where's my mirror so I can see? That's blended in really well, particularly with that. So if you have got dry, dehydrated skin like myself, you're really going to love that Too Faced Hangover Primer range, because that is just, look at the glow and the hydration, the plumpness just from those two products. My eyebrows, I haven't touched them, I haven't plucked them, I haven't done anything to them. So that's the way that's going. Okay, as I said, we're going to use this. Hopefully it's an okay shade. Let me just get it a wee, oops, brush. I'll just take that wee bit that's on the top there. I'll just put it onto my brush, I think. Oh, shizen. And she gets it on the black vest top. Great, Julie. As I say, because I've got a bit of Utan and tone on my face as well. Because when I dyed my hair yesterday, I was like, oh my god, I look so pale. And I have the Dove tan on. I can't remember, I got colour matched like years ago. And I think I was 2.75 or something. But look, this is the one that's without. It is actually stunning. It's such an expensive foundation. But I would definitely recommend it. I'm going to have to at some point get it again in full size because it is actually stunning. I've had the Power Fabric one as well. I don't know if they still do that. But look, what a lovely, lovely. They're always doing samples. Like I've got a few samples there of different shades. If you can find them on that freebies.co.uk, I think it's called, site. They're usually always doing them. But I am super impressed with just those couple of Too Faced products. I'm glad I got the spray to try, and I'm definitely going to invest in the full size primer once I get used and through some of my primers, because I seem to have quite a few primers. We're needing to do a declutter really, I suppose. That's lovely. Really happy with that base. Okay, so let's put the lid onto that. I'm actually, excuse me, since I'm using my new nude sticks, and nude stick is like the best thing since, hold on, sliced bread. Where are you hiding? It's because it's black, I can't see it in my Mitchell case. I'm going to use the best bronzer in the world. This is Nude Sticks Bondi Bay. We'll come back to other sections. Now, it does come with a brush in the bottom. I might even use it. You can either put it onto a brush or you can just plop it on the skin. It's completely up to you. This is like my most, I like a bit over there, favourite bronzer ever. It really is gorgeous. And it blends like a dream. It doesn't lift up any of the makeup. Do you know what? I'm not in the mood for that wee brush. It's just not quite giving me what I'm needing. I need a bit more of a firmer brush. So I'm just going to use this brush, which is by Hey MK Go. I was sent them through a company on Amazon to try out. But seriously, it's not lifting any of the foundation or anything like that. But with or without that wee bit of tan on, look, for me it just gives such a healthy glow, and that is what we're looking for. Just that healthy bit of glow. Look, oh, I love it so much, and it's not tacky or sticky or anything. I know a lot of people like to do like the stick and then use a powder, but for me it's just perfection. You wouldn't even have to do that. I mean, it's up to you if you wanted to do that. I don't know, I don't think I do. Okay, so I don't know what colour to go in with. I have this here. This one is Naughty and Spice. It's an all over face blush colour. So it says a multitask balm to create a soft cheek, blush and creamy lip. So this is the shade here. It is gorgeous. And then I've got 3 little mini ones. So we have got all over face dewy colour, This can be used on your eyes, lips or face. So we've got Sweet Cheeks, Poppy Girl, and we've also got Cherry Blossom Babe. Now see, because it says you can use in your eyes, I might try a bit of Sweet Cheeks on my eyes just to see. So I'm not going to add any base or anything. Let's just pop a bit of it on with just a wee brush and see what it's like. Obviously you can take the brush onto the stick as well if you're wanting to maybe intensify it. But it looks really nice for just a wee wash of something. Very subtle. I suppose you could probably build it up if needs be. Now I don't know if that'll crease on me or not. We will just have to see how that goes. But they're nice and creamy. I haven't put any base on, I've only got, like, I haven't put any eye primer or that on, so what I mean. I'm seeing a lot of folk these days actually use, you know, for quickness and that even, you know, the eyeshadow sticks, like Glowy Brown have them, Laura Mercier, loads of people. That's lovely. It's just a light tint of colour, as I say. So that one's Sweet Cheeks. Did I just sling me that? I just got it in the lid. No. And I think I'll go in with a tiny wee bit of Cherry Blossom Bloom, which is a more pinky one. I'll just use the other side of this wee brush. I normally don't like a pink look on me at all. It's just not my vibe eye-wise. I just don't think I suit it personally. I never really thought about the fact of it going with this hair either, but I just wanted to try these products since they're like my newest things that I've accumulated in my collection. See what my problem is? I want to try so many different brands and I get sucked in, oops, that I'm just like, I need that in my life. Now the only thing with this I would say is you're obviously, I'm just making sure there's no creases. If you went out and it was windy, it is going to stick. But it's given that nice glaze, isn't it? Let me just try something else. I'm going to go into this palette which I have here, which is the Stone and Rock palette by Odin's Eye. I'm just going to take the same brush and I'm going to go into this little shade here, which is called Frenzy. I'm just going to take the brush that I've got and I just want to add a tiny wee bit of glitter, like over the top of it. Look at that. Just for a wee bit of something else. You don't have to do this, but I just wanted to kind of add a wee bit. And just sort of see it, and because it's kind of tacky, obviously the shadow, which I would say is a topper shade, is going to stick to it anyway. So it's just giving that nice little light sheen to the eye. We love that. So I'm just going to take a tiny little brush. This is by Peaches and Cream. It's a PC14. And I'm going to go into the shade Sublime, which is like a wee brown shade. And I'm just going to lightly run this under the eye here. Some of it is going onto my waterline, but that's okay. Just to give it a wee bit of something else there. And I'm just lightly, she says lightly, look at the pigment. Just going to take it like that. And then I'm going to use this Morphe M139 brush. It's clean. And just lightly blend that. Oh, so tickly. Again, just taking a wee bit of this colour under the eye, and then lightly sort of adding it in just there on the eye. Back in with the clean Morphe brush. Oh, it's just so tickly. Get that off my eyelid. I like that. Subtle. I have so many makeup brushes to clean. It's a joke. Now, since I've used them, I'm going to go in with the Naughty and Spice as my blusher. So I'm just going to take, oh wow, okay. We're going to take that tiny bit and I'm going to use the brush on the end. And we are just going to, it's a wee bit harsh, that brush, to be fair. So again, I'm going to take another one. I'm going to take this Sheen brush. And we're just going to, this is a matte blush, so it's not got that sheen like the wee particles of the glitter from my eye has fallen down. Instead of putting it directly on, I'm going to take it onto the brush like this and we'll see the difference to how it's applying. And I'm just using patting motion so that I'm not disturbing anything that we've just put down. But that is one gorgeous colour. And again, if you feel that you've put far too much on, you can just go over it with your foundation brush or sponge or whatever it is that you've used and just tone it down a bit. But a lot of people these days love the full-on blusher look. The thing I like about these Nude Sticks products, even though they are pricey, is they're so nice on your skin. And I'm loving that eye look. It needs a little bit of a liner or something just to give it something else. I'm going to take the Urban Decay 24/7 in Hustle. And I'm just going to add a little bit into the waterline there. It's just needing a wee bit of something just to lift it a wee bit. You could even use a gold on there just to give it something. Really push it into the lashes. You see how that's just giving it a little bit of lift of something. Okay, now we need the tiniest bit of concealer. I'm just going to use the NYX Bear With Me Serum Concealer in the shade Light. So I'll take some onto the back of my hand and I'll get my, whoa, you just stay there, my sponge that I'm currently using. And I'm just taking the tiniest wee bit on the tip of it. And I'm just going to dab it on like that. Then we're going to swap over, this is just my bag that I've got. I'll take my mascara out actually. We're going to use this tiny little sponge. This is a number 7 sponge. I've had it for years. And we're just going to put some of this concealer under the eye and kind of stretch our face a bit so that we're not getting too much creasing. I was supposed to go out to Costa today for a wee coffee date, but I just felt so unwell that I was like, oh, you know what I mean? This is the thing with having fibromyalgia as well, you just never know how you're going to feel. And then to set that, I'm going to use the e.l.f. Loose Under Eye Powder. This stuff's brilliant. I think this is like my second pot I've had of this. It's inexpensive and it's just so good. And I'm going to use the same little number 7 sponge. Dab it in. And look at that. Look at the difference. It's really good. I actually never see anybody mention it. It's like a wee hidden gem. So if you have never ever tried it, you totally should, because it's, as I say, it's inexpensive and it's just handy. Okay, we're needing a little bit of bronzer to bring not bronzer, highlighter. I'm going to use Wet n Wild Precious Petals. This is what it looks like. And I don't really know what's been on this brush, but I'm going to use this little brush. And we'll give it a wee go. We'll try not to make it too blingy blingy, she says. Just to bring a bit of something back into the face. Okay, for these eyebrows, I don't really know what to do with them because, as I say, I haven't even been plucking them. I've got this brow pencil here by NYX. I'm just going to use the spoolie for a minute and maybe just... I was thinking of buying my own laminating kit, but I don't know. Should I do it? Should I give it a go? This is in the shade Ash Brown. They sent this to me. I'll do just a wee strokes. See, when I watch people doing their eyebrows, like, I've got into watching this girl called Rebecca Capel. If you haven't watched her videos, she's really good. And she was saying herself that, like, she hates watching people do their eyebrows and she thinks it's the most boring part of a makeup routine, and I have to agree. Like, it really is. Like, what I hate is that my brows, look at me trying to do that, really. My brows just don't match. Like, look how nicely shaped this brow is. Now, I know some people would maybe put more of a tail, like, and then you've got this unruly thing, it's like a caterpillar that's lost its child, do you know what I mean? And then you've got that unruly one sticking up there. So, I don't know. Anyway, we'll put a bit of that through it. I just thought if I leave it, and where's my lid for this now? Seriously. Oh, there it is. You know. Okay, what else are we needing? Before we do any mascara, I'm going to go back in to the Hangover 3-in-1. As I say, this is a setting and primer. Oh my god, I love this stuff. Now sometimes I just leave it like that, sometimes I go in with a sponge, but I'm just going to leave it because it's such a fine mist. We're going to use the e.l.f. Lash Beats Defining and Lengthening Mascara. This is really good to spell if you haven't tried it. It's a plastic wand. It's really good. Like, really good mascara. I've got a couple of virtual, like the viral mascaras there, but I hate opening too many at once. But look how good that is. Then for lips, you can use these on the lips as well, so I'm not really sure what to do. I'm going to take this Iconic London Fuller Pout Sculpting Lip Liner in Material Girl though. I can't believe the heat is absolutely ridiculous. It's probably my hormones as well. Just going to take this smudger and just lightly diffuse it. Got a nice wee scar left here from my spot. And then I don't know. I think I might go into a bit of Sweet Cheeks. By Nude Sticks there. Yeah, that's lovely. I really like it. So that is absolutely everything. nice, glowy, healthy looking makeup. And I think it goes really well with this hair as well. Let me know what you think in the comments. Let me know what products there that I showed you enjoyed. Have you tried nude sticks? Is it something you're thinking of trying? I highly recommend it. It is pricey, but you get what you pay for, and I don't think you'll be disappointed if you get it. So you know what to do. Please hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, click the bell to be notified of when I next upload, and I will see you next time. Bye.